So today's video is going to be another foundation video. Please let me know if these videos are getting annoying. Actually, don't let me know. I'm very sensitive. No, but honestly, there have been so many foundation launches in the past month and a half. It's crazy. And I know it's getting annoying and I know it's getting repetitive, but look, Milk just launched foundation sticks, guys. I got so excited when I saw this in the mail. I had no idea that Milk was even releasing foundation sticks. I got real excited. Milk is one of my favorite brands to look at. Like, I love going on their Instagram and seeing their like campaigns and their shots. They are so cool. Like, their vision is just so unique and just, they get it. Like, they just get it. And so when I got this PR package in the mail, I almost cried. It's so cute. It gives you all the information on the foundation stick, which, by the way, this is the brand new Flex foundation, and it's a really interesting foundation. Like, it even has marshmallow root extract, so that's really cool. We are going to be testing out the foundation and the highlight. This is like getting really annoying. Let me put this down. This is what the foundation looks like. I really love this packaging. It looks like this. You like twist it up, you know, typical foundation stick packaging, but it is really nice. It looks like clean and sleek. So this claims to be a buildable medium coverage natural finish foundation that covers, calms, and flexes without creasing or caking. It is $36 and it is silicone free. And like I said, it is formulated with marshmallow root extract, but it also has blue lotus and chamomile that's gonna help moisturize and calm the skin. It sounds very, very exciting. I can't wait to put this on my face. This is currently available on Sephora, by the way, and I'm gonna use mine in the shade Golden Sand, I think. Actually, well, let me see. They did send me 4 shades, which I love that they don't send all of them because that is very wasteful. Okay, so it looks like Golden Sand is the one that's closest to my skin tone. Wait, medium beige. Oh, no. Okay, Golden Sand. And even then, I feel like this color is a bit too deep for me. But let's see. By the way, they also launched 4 new Flex highlighters. I'm also super excited about this because they look so metallic and intense, and I love the imprint like on the actual product. It's so cool. So these are the new Flex highlighters. It's a silky pearl and gemstone oh, it has gemstone? Wow, I didn't know that. Silky pearl and gemstone packed press highlighter glides on smooth without creasing or caking for next level glow. These are talc free and they are $28. Very, very excited to try these. They have 4 different shades. They all look really beautiful. And honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into this video. Let's get started. I'm gonna go in with primer, and I am gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Let me go grab mine so that I can give that little one to my friend. Even though I need to give this big one to my friend because this breaks me out. Kathleen, why are you putting a primer on that breaks you out? Well, I mean, for the sake of this video, I want to try it with the primer. And plus, I love this primer. I think it's amazing. It just breaks me out, which is very unfortunate for me. I probably should have gone in with a more hydrating primer because I'm used to going in with that kind of primer before a foundation, you know, before I really test a foundation. But it's okay. We're gonna do it like this. So I am gonna use just a brush because I never, ever apply my foundation sticks with a beauty blender. Oh my God, that is dark for me. Wow, okay. I should have thought this video through before I started. Like, maybe I should have swatched the foundation on my hand before. It's okay, let's try to make this work. It's just like we got a tan, that's all. Pretend I have a tan here and I'm like trying to match my face to my neck. Oh boy. It actually doesn't seem as slippy as a lot of foundation sticks feel. I feel like most foundation sticks are a little bit more hydrating, but I'm used to using it with different primers. Like, I'm used to putting on a foundation stick on top of a very hydrating primer and not like the Hydro Grip, you know? You know what, maybe we try both. Maybe I put it on right now with this primer and then I take it off and then I try it with a hydrating primer and we can see the difference in finish. I look stupid because foundation is not my color, but the finish is really pretty though. Oh, it doesn't really feel tacky. It looks so nice now that I've really blended it in. I mean, I do think it looks a little bit patchy, but that's because it's not my shade, so it looks darker in certain areas, like if I didn't fully blend it, but it still looks really, really nice. And I like the coverage. It's buildable. It looks like skin. Let me zoom you in. What do you guys think? I think it looks really, really good. I also feel like I didn't use too much. Actually, it feels really nice on the skin. It's just definitely not my shade. Okay, let's try it with a different primer. Okay, for primer, I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer from First Aid Beauty. Okay, yeah, I definitely think that that primer is helping me blend it out a little bit better. Just because I know I say it in every video, but I feel like it's crucial for foundation reviews. But I have very dry skin. So if I'm putting on a primer that isn't very nourishing, you know, that just feels like skin, that feels like nothing, like the Hydro Grip, it'll definitely be harder for me to blend out my foundation because my skin is already so dry underneath it. But using a different primer is definitely helping me really blend it out, and it just like my brush just glides across my face kind of. And before it felt like it was just harder to blend. Okay, you get it. I am gonna drag this down my neck a bit for obvious reasons. Okay, so obviously the color of your foundation makes a huge difference on how you feel about it, because obviously if you're putting on a foundation that's the same color as your skin, if there are areas that you missed while blending, or if you're like shearing out the foundation and you're like really blending it out, it won't look patchy or anything because it's the same color as your skin. Versus if you're putting on a foundation that's like 2 shades darker than your natural skin tone, things will tend to look a little patchy. I try to even things out as best as I can, but I know that getting the right shade will completely fix that. But besides the color, I really like the finish of this foundation, like a lot. And I definitely prefer the finish with this primer as opposed to the Hydro Grip. Because of my dry skin, I think it just lays on top of it better, and it kind of adds a subtle glow, but it still feels really natural. It doesn't feel tacky, and it looks super natural as well. This foundation just looks like skin. I cannot take myself seriously with this shade. I didn't even check. But honestly, so far so good. I am really loving this finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup. I do want to test the highlighter with you guys on camera, just so we can feel the magic together. Well, I hope we feel the magic together. We'll see. Some of these are a little glittery, but they just swatch so metallic and wet looking that I'm very excited. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I should have known the foundations were gonna be too dark for me, because the 3 concealers that they sent are too dark for me. But I'm gonna mix a little bit of the shade medium in with my Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer, because I feel like this is gonna be too light for me compared to this foundation. So I'm gonna mix these two. And then I'm gonna go in with my Thrive Causemetics powder. Man, I really love this concealer, and I use it with so many foundations. It's my favorite concealer, the Jouer one. And it just blended like a dream into this foundation. It was just like a match made in heaven. I really love the Milk Flex concealer as well. And I did have my shade, it's just I had to get rid of it because the packaging kept breaking. But I do love this concealer as well. It's so blendable, and it gives you pretty decent coverage. So that's a good one also. But honestly, so far so good. I think my skin looks really nice, super smooth, nice and even, and there's no tackiness. I am really liking this a lot so far. I'm gonna go ahead and test out the highlight before I go in with bronzer and blush, just so we can really see it in all its glory. So like I said, this highlight comes in 4 different shades. You have Lit, Iced, Blitzed, and Glazed. And honestly, they swatch so beautifully. They're so reflective and shimmery. I'm so excited. I think out of the 4, I'm gonna try out the shade Lit. It is the lightest shade, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna take my Eco Tools Controlled Setting Brush. Holy crap. Okay, hold on. Oh boy, oh my gosh, this is the lightest shade, but it's actually dark on me. Is it the lightest shade? Hold on. This one might be the lightest shade. I'm gonna try this one on the other side. This is Iced. Back to Lit. This is so reflective. Oh my gosh, I barely dipped my brush. And it's not one of those formulas that's super powdery, but it doesn't feel like the Anastasia Amrezy formula either. It's like somewhere in the middle. That is intense, but so pretty though. It doesn't look chunky. I mean, I have texture on my skin, so obviously it's gonna pick that up, but it doesn't have anything in it that's like emphasizing the texture more than it would, you know? Let me zoom you in a bit. Thank Do you see? It just looks really glossy. It is a little bit too deep for me, but it's so pretty. I am really liking that. I'm gonna take Iced on the other side. This one does have a little bit more shimmer in it, but nothing that really bothers me. Wow, that is so pretty as well. And this one actually looks better on my skin tone, like when I look forward. But I still think if you're like my skin tone or lighter, these are gonna be too deep for you. But if you have like this skin tone or deeper, you will definitely find a highlight that matches you. But yeah, that looks so nice. I'm gonna add a little bit of both of them to each side just so I can match things up a little bit. This one in the shade Lit though is so reflective. It's like even more metallic than Iced. If you're into a super subtle highlight, you will hate this. But anyway guys, really quickly, I am going to finish up the rest of my face. I'm gonna throw on some bronzer, some blush, and then I'm gonna do a quick simple eye. Well, it's not simple because it requires winged liner, and I'm also gonna apply individual falsies. But I just have this like look in mind. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It might be stupid, it might be ugly, it might not go well, but I have just like this very simple look in mind. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will be back so we can apply our lip together, I suppose. Okay, so I'm gonna go over my liner just a little bit to kind of camouflage the individual falsies a little bit better, but I'm gonna continue to finish up my face for now. I got these little crystals on Amazon and I want to apply some to my face. Yes, I know we're seeing this all over the place because of Euphoria now, and I know that these looks have been done for years and years and years on YouTube, but the show has just made me want to play with like little gems and stuff like this more often. I don't know, today's eye look is definitely Euphoria inspired for me. Inspired. It's not gonna be as cool as that. Like this is it. Like I'm pretty much done with the eyes, but anyway, I'm gonna continue. Okay, so these gems aren't even. I've been really wanting to get into playing around with these little crystals and these gems like on the eyes. I think it's so fun and just so cute. I love it. It gives like such a simple eye something a little bit extra, you know? I really like it. Like I said, I got these on Amazon and I used 3 different sizes here, like a fat one, a medium one, and a skinny one. I just searched up little gems on Amazon, so yeah. Okay, so I'm actually not gonna apply eyeliner to my lash line. I think it dried enough, you don't really see it. That's the beauty with individual falsies. They take a million years, but the band is hidden so well. I'm gonna take my Causemetics black eyeliner and tightline with this. Okay, so I wanted to keep my lower lash line completely blank, but I did add a little bit of the mascara. I think I'm gonna get a little crazy and I'm gonna draw a cherry on my face. I don't have liquid liner that's red or green, so I'm gonna use eyeliners. I'm gonna use the green Colourpop BFF liner in Teaspoon, and then the Marc Jacobs red eyeliner in Fine Wine. Let's see how this goes. Damn it, that's not red enough, right? That's like not red enough to be a cherry. Darn it, let me find something else. I forgot, I could use liquid liner. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty Uncensored liquid liner. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Fenty Beauty Vivid Liquid Eyeliner in green. Well, it's Hollapeño. Hollapeño, that's super cute. Oh, this is chunky. Okay, yeah, this is definitely dried out. But let me see what I can get. What a bummer. I haven't had these for that long. I think it gives it like a more neon vibe. I like it, I like it. Okay, so I'm thinking for my lip, I'm gonna take the Colourpop Lippie pencil in Bossy. It sounded like I said Bossy. And on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte lip oil in the shade Cherry Slush. I love these, and I think this would be a nice little juicy pout. We'll see. Okay guys, so that completes this look. I of course mainly wanted to do this video so I can test out the new Milk foundation stick, and I've had it on my face for about 2 hours now. I know that seems crazy, but it took me a while to put on these falsies, and it took me a while to do this wing liner, so there's a lot that you didn't see. But so far so good, and honestly, look at my smile line. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at the area around my mouth. It's definitely been more than an hour. I would say coming on 2 now, and I barely have any creasing in my smile line. Barely. Call me crazy, but I think I really like this foundation. It just feels like nothing on my skin. It looks like skin. It hasn't settled into my lines. By this time, the Urban Decay one had already settled into my lines quite a bit. So I am very impressed with this foundation so far. And I feel like it might be a foundation that will work with so many different skin types. I feel like oily skin might like this as well. Just use a mattifying primer underneath and I think you might be good to go. But you can totally work with this formula and get it a little bit more dewy depending on the base underneath. But yes, I really like it. Wow. Obviously, I need to be wearing this foundation for a few hours before I can really tell you that I really like it, but I am definitely liking it so far. I'm gonna try to insert a clip of my face at the end of the day. I'm gonna continue to wear this foundation all day, but it's already 6 p.m. and I'm gonna go to dinner now, looking like a 17-year-old, but I love it. I'm gonna wear this foundation for the rest of the day, and I will try to insert a clip of what my foundation looks like before I wash it off. But anyway guys, that completes this video. I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. So this foundation claims foundation. Think it needs medicine, yeah! I had lots of coffee today. This is my second one. I think I need some medicine.